Listen, I already know what you're gonna say. How is this?
ごめんなさい。
A good thing. But if you give me like 5 minutes, I can definitely explain it to you. Also, I'm anime only, so if there's anything in the manga that contradicts what I'm about to say, just shut up. Ignore it. Pretend that shit don't exist. Now I know you're just sitting there pondering. You're like, Rom Hatcher, how is the rumbling actually good? Well, out of all the plans, it is the only one that allows for both Odians and regular humans to live. Zeke's plan, all the Odians go extinct. The dumbass destroyer plan would have never worked. That plan was dumb. Goofy ass plan would have never worked, and the aliens would have got murdered, and they all would have got fucking killed. It would have been terrible. But now, you're still thinking, how is the rumbling the way that's going to keep both Eldians and regular humans alive when the point of the rumbling is to kill the entire outside world? To explain that, we're going to have to talk about one of the new themes brought up in the recent episode. In the recent episode, Annie was talking to Lady Azumabito, and while they're talking, Lady Azumabito said, "Why do humans have to experience great loss before they realize they need to respect and value others instead of only caring about themselves?" Now, when everyone first watched this scene, your first reaction was, "Oh, Lady Azumabito is spin right now. She's kind of spin about the morality of humans." Now, when I first watched this scene, I was thinking about Annie with her fine Juno's ass. Me and Armin are just alike, cause oh my god, she is so fine. But on further rewatches of this scene, I realized it literally connects to a different scene later in the episode. Later in the episode, when Eren is invading that one fort that has all the Odians on there, one of the commanders of the army says, "Damn, you know what? Maybe if the whole world didn't pour all our hate into paradise and continue to want to destroy them and attack them, this wouldn't have happened. We caused this because we wanted to pour all of our hate on one place that didn't deserve it, and now a monster is born and is marching our hate right back towards us. You know what? If we actually do survive this, I'm going to make sure to go and I'm going to tell the rest of the world that we need to leave them alone and we need to be nice to each other because all this Odian shit is, well, it was a terrible idea to mess with them in the first place." Now, I'm pretty sure you can see what I'm cooking right now. Lady Asekira just said earlier in the episode that humans have to experience great loss just to realize that they need to be kinder to other people. And what's happening? The rumbling's happening. Humanity as a whole is losing a lot. And that is what it takes for them to finally realize, bro, we should just leave the Odians alone. So in a ironic twist, it literally took for Eren to use the rumbling to kill all those people for the world to finally say, "Okay, alright nigga, let's let bygones be bygones, because this is, we'll leave you alone now. We'll let Eldians be free, and we won't be mean to them anymore." Now, while I am explaining the good things that the rumbling actually brought, I am not going to give the credit to Eren, because these are not things that Eren actually was planning to do with the rumbling. Eren is doing the rumbling for two reasons. Now, reason number one, the thing we've known since Season 4 Part 1. Eren's doing the rumbling because the entire world has declared war on Paradise. Paradise obviously has no chance at all of winning that, so Eren has to use the rumbling because it's the only way for Paradise Island to survive and not get all brutally murdered by the world attacking them. Also, for some reason, some people are still under the weird misconception that the world only declared war in Paradise because Eren attacked the Declaration of War speech. No, it was literally the Declaration of War speech. Like, the entire world had agreed to attack Paradise alongside Marley because of Willy Tiber's speech. Willy Tiber won over the entire world. You see this because they're literally crying. That's how you know they're won over. These are all the world leaders. So the world leaders are all won over. They are already agreeing with Willy Tiber. Now, reason number two on why Eren wanted to use rumbling. Eren, since the beginning of the series, wanted to be free. He wanted to leave the walls and he wanted to explore the outside world. They would never let him do that. The outside world is the same place that when a little Eldian girl wants to see an airship, they just fed her to dogs. All she want to do is see an airship. And they're like, you know what, let's fucking feed her to dogs. The big thing about that is that it was stated by Udo that Marley treats Eldians much better than the rest of the world because they actually have to use Eldians for things like the warrior program. So Marley treats Eldians better than the rest of the world treats Eldians. So Marley, the place where a little girl who was like 5 got eaten by dogs for stealing an airship, treats Eldians better than the rest of the world. So that should tell you how they would not accept Eren to let him just go explore. They would not let him do that. So while I will not give Eren credit for the rumbling being a path that will finally bring peace towards Eldians and the rest of humanity, I will again say that the rumbling was the way for the Eldians to finally have peace with humanity. Now, after Armin, Annie, and not Annie, actually yeah, because fucking Falco said he can fly now, so he's gonna try to fly. So after Annie, Armin, Mikasa, Levi, all of them finally beat Eren, the world's probably gonna finally be at peace, and they're finally gonna get to actually talk and not have like racist fucking not concentration camps, what is it, internment camps. They're probably gonna cut all that out now. They're probably gonna be at peace finally. So yeah, the rumbling actually was a good thing. Nah, I mean, it still killed a lot of people, but it still did something good because the world finally can live with Eldians. They can coexist. Also, I am using good very loosely because like a lot of kids died.